hands in that hook grip position. And then just want you to perform 3 repetitions on each side, just alternating. Awesome. How'd that feel? Yeah. Any pain or discomfort, anything like that there?
No.
Okay. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to hit the overhead air squat. So I want you to get your feet in whatever position squat-wise you're comfortable with. So no standards here, just whatever you pick up a barbell and squat or a kettlebell and squat. Then I want you to put your hands overhead, extend them as high as you can, and I want your thumbs facing behind you. And then give me 2 reps in this position.
And then guys, just go ahead and take notes on your own before you get to your
2 more reps, but do me a favor and face that way. There. Awesome. Thanks, Jacob. Next thing I'm going to have you do is I'm going to have you face this way, actually. I want you to put your feet together. And then I'm going to give you, all I want you to do is touch your toes. And give me like 3 to 5 repetitions where it feels good there. Any stiffness there? No? Oh, pretty good. Awesome. All right, next thing we're going to do is we're going to do a lunge test, but I'm going to have to set some barriers for this one. So I'm going to have you sit on the ground. Let's actually go facing that way. I'm going to have you sit on the ground. I'm going to take this tape. I'm just going to put a little line at your ankle. And these will just be our barriers that we act on when we go to the test itself. But do me a favor and point to the bony part of your hip for me. Okay? Okay. I'm going to have you stand up. I'm going to have you stay facing this way. And I want that back foot behind the line. Then I want you to step all the way forward with the front foot, past that line. Good. I want you to put your arms in a genie position, so in front of you like that, like this. There. Now all I want you to do is give me, let's say 5 reps up and down in a lunge. Just kind of kiss that knee to the ground, come right back up. That's good, very good. So switch your feet and let's go to the other side. Pro tip, Jacob, it's easier to step forward. You probably realize that. What the heck's going on? Okay, same thing. Okay, awesome. Any stiffness, tightness, pain, anything like that there?
A little bit of tightness, a little bit.
Hip flexors?
On that, right?
Yeah. Yeah, super normal. That's a fairly wide stance that we're having you get in. So, well, it's normal to have a little bit of tightness there. All right, so next one, we're going to do the active straight leg raise. So what I'm going to have you do is I'm going to have you lie down facing, eyes facing this OPEX wall here. So I want your feet in, or your ankles in dorsiflexion, so just think toes up. I want you to put your hands at your side, 45-degree angle. Yep, palms facing up. And on this one, I want you to give me 5, let's start with 3 raises on the right side, keeping this foot in this dorsiflexion, not allowing this foot to come off the ground, and keeping this knee on the ground as well. So no cheating and kind of leaning into that side, okay? So give me 3 reps there. Head on the ground. Good. Good. Awesome. And then let's go to the other side. Try to keep that left hand on the ground there, Jacob. Have that right knee. Keep that right knee on the ground. Need 2 more reps. Really fight to keep that knee there. Good. That's good. Awesome. You can come on up. Any pain or stiffness one side more than the other? Any noticings there?
No, I look maybe the left leg is up.
Okay. Okay. Okay, cool. All right, next thing we're gonna do, so now we just have plank variations, so I'm gonna time these. So the first variation is going to be a front plank or a front leaning rest. So I just want you to get on all fours. Hands right underneath your, so let's go start on your knees. Here we go, hands right underneath your shoulders. Good. Before I tell you to push those legs back and come into the plank position, I want you to really focus on staying in that position there, okay, across the entire time. So I'm going to terminate the test when we get to a certain amount of time, or if you get out of this really good position that you're showing right now, okay? And on you, whenever you're ready, Jacob. Keep holding, great positions.
Just suspense. Is he gonna make it?
And let's come down. Good. All right, let's rest. Get your breath. So let's do this one, same angle. Let's go to this angle here. Yeah. Okay, for this assessment, we want your hands just like how they are now, with those fingers facing to the rear. And you want them not stacked right underneath the shoulders, just because you need to have some room to get into that reverse plank position. So a little bit further back is probably going to be beneficial. And then all we're going to do here is we're going to put those feet and knees together. We're going to drive up, and the goal here is to have a completely straight line from those toes all the way to that forehead. And then we're just holding for the allotted amount of time or until I terminate the test. Cool. Any questions? Whenever you're ready. Get those hips up a little bit more, Jacob, if you can hold it. Let's squeeze that back together just a little bit. If you can hold it. Okay, Jacob, we're going to terminate the test right there. The next plank variation we're going to go into is the side plank. Okay. Whenever you're ready. Great positions. I know the time feels like an eternity, but let's hold that until true failure or until I say good. Cool. And come down. So to perform this, same idea, we want that elbow right underneath the shoulder. And then we want your feet stacked. So what I'm looking for, do whatever you want with that off arm. If it feels good being here, that's fine. If it feels good being there, that's fine. The only thing that I'm looking for, or I'm gonna terminate the test if those hips droop down below that straight line. So we're looking for that straight line from the forehead all the way down to the ankles.
Hey, babe.
Huh?
Hey, you okay?
Yeah, I just wanted to bring you some lunch.
Oh, baby, that's nice. Thank you.
Can you see me?
You can, but that's okay. What's this?
Pizza eggs.
Thanks, baby.
Do you not want it?
I love it.
You love it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Good, keep holding your very, very good positions.
Slowly come out.
Look nice and high. There you go, good. Almost up. Come on, good.